Tonight on Hip on the Spot News, we check for all the latest updates and fixes for DCS World. The Stennis enters the Supercarrier era, as it is a Supercarrier. We are getting new traditions in our favorite sim. And one of our favorite audio providers joins the development of a future sim. This and more on How I Play. Hello virtual pilots, I'm Andre Celesti, and tonight we are going to take a look at the latest developments in DCS World and more. DCS is now running on version 2.8.0.32235.1. Well, it is a patch that resolved bugs across multiple modules, and as we know, some of our users reported a few issues, most of them related to performance in VR. ED mentioned that because the 2.8 update introduced moving clouds, that requires additional calculations, and it is indeed some of the users, not all of them, may have noticed a change in our VR performance.
Before it was working good, now it's working less good. I don't know.
ED confirmed that they are investigating this and will strive to address it as soon as possible.
Very good, because Natasha is giving me a headache.
So let's take a dive and look at the recent changes. They have fixed the aircraft shadows that were overlapping models. Combined arms crash has been fixed, good to know. For the F-16C Viper, they have fixed harm target handoff in HAS mode. It was getting frozen relative to Missile Seeker bore side, and they updated the AMC bore logic. For the Mirage F1, they have included the complete autopilot rework, with mentioning that the BIP trim fix will be included in the next update, which could happen probably this week, so look out for that one. Interesting enough, a feature they forgot to mention in the last patch was for the Black Shark 2. Yes, I know, sounds interesting.
Very interesting.
They have done changes to the flight dynamic model. That includes the implementation of engine gas dynamic instability during rocket launch from the inboard launchers, at hover, and at low speeds. This is due to the hot rocket's gases sucked into the air intakes, which can lead to a thrust drop, surge, and shutdowns of the engines. They also added a delay of about 2 seconds for the ATGM Vicar launch sequence, and lastly, the small screen textures was changed in order to achieve a more authentic green look. Well, we gotta stay authentic. Of course, we are looking forward seeing the Black Shark 3 getting implemented in our sim, but until then, it's good to see that the current module is getting some love. I still have hopes for this year to bring upon us the new iteration, though it may not happen. So many wishes for the end of the year, and I know we can't have it all. We will have to wait and see. During our last showcase of the 2.8 update, apparently we forgot to mention the GF17. One of our viewers was very quick to remind us that. Do not worry, let's check it out now, alongside the latest additions from the current patch. Previously, the JF17 received the LS6-100 laser JDAM and LS6-250 JSOW. And few updates for the F10 mark points, some loadout selection fixes with updated training missions. Well, no wonder we missed this, not much happening here. But in the latest patch, it received a new integrated configuration panel where we can apply the laser code changes, DTC config, AR probe install, remove, and so on. It's operated via the radio menu, ground crew, and configuration panel. Plus, they completed the campaign for the module with 2 extra missions. So dear Husky, I hope your waifu can forgive us not mentioning her new additions in the latest patch. Cheers! So during the Halloween period, ED has included some Easter eggs with creepy sounds in the sim, skeletons, crews, and so on. It seems this will become tradition, and that's really cool if you ask me. They even mentioned that in the future, which hopefully is not too far away as the winter holidays are upon us, they will also include extra options for those of you not wanting to see any special content in your operations. I know I needed to switch the Halloween content for my tutorial videos. If you didn't know, feel free to check them out. The last module was the Apache, showcased in our startup tutorial series. Moving on, it seems that ED have recently added animated deck crew to the free Stennis aircraft carrier. However, they will only interact with you if you own the Supercarrier module. It's a nice addition and was causing a bit of confusion in our groups. But what I hope won't cause too much confusion is that we have a sponsor for our show. VR Rock is offering something we deem right for our community: blue light protection and specialized prescription lenses for your VR headsets. Yes, you heard me right. It's a problem I encountered ever since I started using my VR headset. My friends who wear prescription glasses couldn't enjoy flying in DCS as my headset couldn't safely fit without taking the glasses off. VR Rock will manufacture the lenses according to the prescription information you provide, fitting most VR headsets currently on the market, and will ship it worldwide with the benefit of a tax-free policy. They also include non-prescription eye protection lenses. If you use our Hip Games Halloween discount code, you will receive a 15% off for all orders and support our channel in the process. Link is in the video description. Now back to the show. Echo19 Audio Production just announced their new partnership with Track While Scan, a global-scale combat simulator featuring air, land, and sea simulation in one of the largest combat simulations ever undertaken by TerraSynth. We were hesitant to cover any news about Track While Scan, as we considered that more time needs to set until we would do so. This is in order to be as objective as possible when we are dealing with new releases on our channel. Track While Scan is an interesting project, to say the least, with roots in the US defense industry. Will allow player access to a next-gen AR/VR training application beyond anything previously seen in public release. Knowing that the guys at Echo19 are part of the project, helping with the development of the audio experiences, we are more curious of what we could expect. So let's check out some more details about it. It seems that they are making great progress on the development of Track While Scan, and they expect to have a working dual-use prototype ready for public testing in the upcoming months. That's what we are waiting for in order to showcase this particular project on our channel. Now, the developers have been conducting research, building the team, and raising awareness for the company. The project has released a few videos in the past. The most recent one looks, well, quite amazing for a pre-alpha footage. It seems that work is underway with recent news. Sadly, we only saw a bit of FPS gameplay footage until so far. More precise, just a few seconds of it. Most flights were only cinematic shots at the moment with traditional in-game footage message. As you may guess, the project did cause a bit of controversy at some point, dealing with one or more YouTubers out there. We will stay away from any comments on the situation, as I said, trying to stay objective. Any extra projects and sims out there would be a welcome addition to the current market. As we mentioned before, competition will always generate dedication and the strive to be the best on the market, which results in a better product for us. Time is the best equalizer, and so we can only wait and see what Track While Scan, together with our favorite sound team out there, Echo19er, can deliver in time. Speaking of time, I will end today's show with the remarks that the next update is still to be announced on the official DCS forums by Big Newy. I would like to take the opportunity to thank him for including our little old channel on their Discord server. It means a lot to us here at How I Play. Oh, and our dear friends from TGFB, or better said the Green Firebird, are looking for mission and campaign makers in DCS world. They are currently producing and hosting mission events on their server, and it seems they want to expand their mission hosting and development experience. They plan to upscale their current and future mission offerings to bring a wide variety across several eras and mission types. So if you are curious and have questions about joining, please reach out to them or even one of our community managers on the Discord. Links are in the video description. And that's it for today. Thank you all for watching. Remember to leave us a like if you find our video informative, and subscribe to keep in touch with all the latest news on your favorite simulators and games. I am Andre Celesti, reminding you to fly safe, and I'll see you next time.